I created this amazing high quality production ready website with all of these pages and e-commerce functionalities within less than 1 hour using this amazing AI code editor which is called Bolt.new, and I'm actually really amazed by the performance of this AI code agent. But the problem is I did create that website within less than 1 hour, but the problem that I had was actually I consumed so much tokens. So Bolt.new actually gives you 10 million tokens for less than $20 per month, but I consumed 5.1 million tokens on this one project only. That means if I have to create more projects in Bolt.new that I really want to, but it will actually cost me a lot of tokens to build even like something like a landing page or maybe an app or something. So I really needed a solution. That I love Bolt.new, but it's too expensive for me. I might end up like maybe $200 a month because I just love this tool so much. So I was like, okay, I need a solution. So I looked for like how we can run this Bolt.new locally on our computer, just like any large language model. So I was like, okay, maybe because they're actually an open source. So I looked at their GitHub repository. So they have like, they are open source, their entire source code is available online on GitHub. And then actually I searched on YouTube, I found this video. This guy, he did an amazing job. He forked Bolt.new and he created a new version, and this is Bolt.new any LLM. So what this actually does, I'll actually leave a link to this repository in comment section. So please just do not discontinue here, because actually I'm going to give you a very detailed step-by-step guide of how you can actually run this locally on your computer, and then use any large language model, like free ones, like you can use Llama 3.2, you can use QWEN 2.5 coder, or any other large language model of any size, of any variant. You can use that and then like write code using Bolt. Because the problem with Bolt right now on Bolt.new, it doesn't give you option to change large language model here. So you only get access to like Claude Sonnet 3.5, I think, and you cannot get anything like any other. You can, if you, let's suppose if you want to like code with GPT 4.0, so you cannot do that with Bolt.new in production right now. So that's why we need actually this to like deploy this locally on our computer, and then use any large language model that we want to run to like make more efficient code. So before we start with that, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. It is really it takes me a lot of time to like make these kind of videos and then do all of this research and then share my experiences with you. So please, if you think that you learned something from me, or if you think in general that my tutorials are good, so please just do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. So what you have to do is you need to if you're new to programming, or if you're new to like a large language model or AI development, so you don't know what is GitHub, you don't know what is GitHub repository, so I'm actually going to walk you through in a very detailed step-by-step process. So the first step is you need to come here onto this repository. I'll leave a link in description. So you'll just have to come onto this GitHub repository, which is Bolt.new any LLM, and then you can click on code and then copy your this GitHub repository link. Next step is, now you have to install this repository locally on your computer. Either you can just directly like download as a zip, or the best option is as a programmer, or if you're not a programmer, you want to be a programmer, or you want to like write programs like code using AI, so I recommend you like then act like a programmer. So what you have to do is just open your CMD command prompt and then move to a directory like I don't know, like just create any folder anywhere on your computer, and then just move to that directory. So I have actually already installed that on my computer. Let me just open that. I think it was in my development section, and in here Bolt.new local LLM. All right, so this is my directory. So what you have to do is just copy this directory link, go to your CMD, and then what you can do, you can just do CD and then enter this. If it doesn't goes to that directory, what you have to do is F and then write these colon and then just click on that. So as soon as you're here, as soon as you're inside the directory, then you can just write git clone CLONE, and then what you can do is actually you can just copy this thing and paste it here on there, and then just simply click enter, and it will actually start cloning this GitHub repository. As soon as it will actually clone, it will just create this folder and everything, all of these files inside this folder in here, right inside your folder. So you can just like come here. So now next step is just use any IDE. I highly recommend using Cursor. So Cursor is actually a revolutionary AI code editor. I highly recommend you using that if you are new to programming and writing code, and if you do not want to like waste too much time in learning everything from scratch. And I highly recommend you using Cursor. So what you can do next is just open this directory, come to Cursor, and then click on File, open Folder, and then go to the your directory where you clone your repository, and then simply just click on that and just simply select folder. Just click on that and it will actually open something. This is what you will see like initially. So this is how it will open. So you can just simply open your Cursor, set up Cursor, everything for you. And then next step is actually in your terminal. What you have to do, you have to write something, npm, hold on just a second, hold on, just write npm install, and then click on enter. As soon as you write that, it will actually install all of the dependencies, and it will actually create this node modules folder for you, and it will install all of the dependencies, all of the packages that this repository is actually using. Once you have done that, it will take maybe like 3 to 4 minutes to install all of these dependencies. Depends on your internet connection. The next one is actually you can just npm run dev, just search type that and then click on enter. Once you click on enter, what it will do, it will actually run your project locally on your desktop. So just simply click on that, and now it will, you can, this link, just simply open this link. So you can see that now our Bolt.new is running locally on our computer. Next step is now to use a large language model and then write use that any large language model for writing code. So you can see inside here, you'll see find this .env file. Let's just rename it to .env.local. So simply rename it to that. And next step is, before we even do that, okay, so all right, so here inside this .env file, you'll find all of these options to add API keys. So let's suppose if you want to use OpenAI, so just go to OpenAI API key and get an API key from here. But this will definitely cost you, so this is not going to be free. So I mean, still it's a quick and easy option to just get started with using Bolt.new locally on your computer. But still it's going to be expensive for you. OpenAI API key, so you can just simply have it from here. Or next step, I think you can just go to dashboard and then create a new API key. The next step, the next thing that you can do, you can even use Anthropic, Claude, or any of these any of these large language models. You can even use Mistral or any of these large language models you can use here. But what we're interested in, we want to use free one, any large language model that we can run locally, and then we can just use that large language model to write code for us using Bolt.new. So imagine having access to Bolt.new without paying any single penny for that. So what you want to do, just go to something like LLAMA. Just go to LLAMA or maybe LM Studio. So if you are aware of LLAMA, so this is just a kind of large language model management tool. So consider this just your CMD for large language model. So just go to model and then just copy and let's suppose QWEN 2.5 coder. This is a brilliant large language model right now for writing code. I have been loving it. So you can use any of these variants. You can use 7B, 14B, or 32B. depends on what your computer actually supports. So if your computer supports, I mean, if your computer has enough hardware requirements, if it has a good kind of GPU, so you can use maybe 32B and install it directly on your computer. It won't slow down your computer, but if you have a low-end computer, it will actually definitely slow down your computer. So I recommend you using maybe 7B. I have installed that already on my computer. So as soon as you click on that, just copy this thing, just like this command, and then come to PowerShell. Make sure you are running LLAMA already. So LLAMA, once you install LLAMA, it will actually install like this. So if you have not installed in your computer, first install LLAMA, download, click on download button. It will download this LLAMA download exe file. Double click on that and then install that, and then it will actually install in your computer. Then next you can just open LLAMA, and then you can see in here it will be running on your computer. It's not running right now, so let's just click on that, and it will now start running in your computer. You can see in here it is running. So next step is actually you can just click on PowerShell. So just go there. Let me just quickly find. Okay, so inside PowerShell, all you have to do is this command that you copied from here. Just paste this command here and then click on enter. As soon as you click on enter, it will actually take a couple of minutes, and then download and install this QWEN 2.5 coder directly in your computer locally. Once you have done that, next step that you have to do, which is very crucial step that I think is mentioned on this GitHub repository as well, which is let me just scroll down and this one. So what you have to do, you have to create a model file folder inside your inside your project. So right here inside your project, I have created a folder which is called model file, which is that, where is that? Yeah, here it is. Sorry, I'm sorry. So model files, just create a new folder named model files, and next step is just create a new file named QWEN 2.5 coder. So if you're using QWEN 2.5 coder, use this name. If just like using LLAMA 3.2 Vision or any other variant of LLAMA 3.2 or any other from Mistral or maybe something, so just use that name here. What next step you have to do is just copy this thing, paste it here, and now from you see this from, and then the next thing is QWEN 2.5 coder 14B. So just write your exact like variant from here. So if you're using 14B, use 14B. If you're using 7B, just use 7B. I think I'm using 14B, so I'll just use 14B. So just copy it from here, this part only, just copy it from here, paste it here, and then that's it. The next you can just leave the next line as it is. Next, what you have to do is you have to now navigate to this file, just like CD if you are inside your project. So let me just show it to you how I did that. Yep. So just go to your like wherever your project is located, and then inside that just go to your CD Bolt.new. This was my project directory, and inside that there was this folder. So move to, like, make sure you're inside that folder, and then run this command, which is LLAMA create, then the F, and then a QWEN 2.5 coder, and then name your this LLM. This is a custom name that I gave to this LLM, and then 14B. So just run this command, this entire command. You can see this entire command. So run this entire command in here, and it will actually create this install everything for you, like assign that AI that large language model to Bolt.new local version. So as soon as you have done that, now you can actually come here, and you can as if your llama is running, you can see you can access that large language model right here in your computer. Hold on. Yep, here it is. So right now I have LLAMA, and then here is the 14B. So you can see any LLM, any large language model that you install on your computer, you can run that, like you can access that now here, and then you can use that to write a code without costing even a single penny to you. If you're going to use maybe, okay, so another way is actually to other than using LLAMA, you can use LM Studio, which makes things a lot simpler. So you can just go to your browser, go to LM Studio. There's LM Studio. Okay, let me just go to there. LM Studio, just go there, open that, download it for Windows, and then install it, and then open it on your computer. And if your LM Studio is open, and the next step is you can just go to this search directory and then download any of these large language models from here. You can use Coder, QWEN 2.5 Coder 14b, and then just download that, install that, and next step is now you can actually access that inside your thing here. So I haven't, I think, installed any large language model for LM Studio so far, so that's why it's not showing anything here. So yeah, that's how you can actually run this Bolt.new directly in your on your computer without anything, and then you can actually run it using any large language model, and then this way actually you won't have to pay any of these fee. So you can see like you can easily consume 120 million tokens if you are using, if you love Bolt.new, you can easily consume 120 million tokens, and then you end up paying like $200 just like me. So do not do that, and then install Bolt.new locally on your computer and then run it locally, and then develop this kind of like high quality applications directly in your computer. I'll next video I'll make actually an in-depth tutorial for Bolt.new. But yeah, I mean, if you have really if you're still watching this video, please just do not forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. This is really important, and it gives me a lot of motivation when someone actually subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm a small YouTuber still, so I just need more subscribers, please. I highly request you to please just subscribe my YouTube channel, and if you have any ideas that you want me to like make videos on, just let me know, and I'll actually create videos on that certain particular topic. I see you next video. See you then. Bye bye.